right, so you you may not believe this. Some of you will. Maybe you all will. I don't know. I don't care. So I did my video earlier on YouTube about my 305 order filled for Theta. I couldn't believe it. I didn't know it. Son of a gun. I could have got back in at 270. I missed it. Da da da. So I talked to Woo Dude today. Just a little while ago, like 2 hours ago probably. And so I'm telling him, I'm like, dude, my order actually filled. I didn't know it filled because when I called him the next day after the order filled, and I didn't know it. He says to me, all right, did you scoop it up? And I go, you're not going to believe this. It got to 3.048 instead of 3.05. And I missed it. He goes, oh my God, that close? I'm like, yeah, oh my God. Again, it actually filled. Because he goes, well, I thought you were calling me to tell you the order went through and, you're going to scoop it back up when it drops. And I'm like, oh, I wish I was, no, I missed it, son of a gun. And again, at that time, I thought I missed it. Reality, I didn't miss it. It actually filled. So his initial instinct to tell me that on the phone was actually right. But I told him, no, I missed it. I got so super close, but I missed it. So anyway, so we were kind of, he's like, yeah, he's like, it's even funnier now than when you told me yesterday. I go, I know. And I just did a video on YouTube to tell people how stupid I was. I missed that, man. He's like, well, maybe it'll give some people a good laugh. It's funny to laugh when you miss a big chunk of money. You just miss it. You just laugh about it. Who cares? It's funny. People will laugh about it. I'm like, yeah. So he's like, so what are you doing now? I'm like, well, I got a dream last night. After I asked Spirit for the dream, or to give me some insight on Theta, you text me 5 seconds later, and you tell me, oh, I think it's going to $3 or whatever, And I thought, oh, well, I'll just leave my orders where they were at 305. I'm not gonna try to get greedy. And then I said, but then I also got a dream, and they showed me a bit higher than 306 or 7, and I thought, oh, maybe I'll just try to do my sell orders there instead. I go, but I just feel like it's gonna come down below $3 first. Maybe I'll get lucky about 296, maybe, or maybe I'll do like 296 and a half, $2.96 and a half, so 2965. And then maybe it'll go to, the number I got in my dream, or close to that. He goes, well, you remember what I said originally, between 305 and the other number, yeah? He goes, well, that's right there. I go, yeah, you're absolutely right. And this time, I'll make sure I aim a little bit lower to be safe. I was like, but it would be sweet if I could get back in at 296 and a half, and then take that and get ready for a sell order at the $3 and something higher number. So I just got done eating lunch with some friends. That the guy that owns that aircraft company, Evolution Trikes. I was out here getting a flight lesson. It's been about 1.5 years since I've flown. So one of his trainers, I was up with him in his aircraft, which is almost identical to mine, and just going through some of the basic stuff again. And so I land and I driving by the other hangar and I see them out there, and I'm like, oh, let me stop in there, see if they want to go eat lunch. Sure enough, let's go eat lunch. So we're talking crypto and New Mexico and all kinds of stuff, airplanes. All right, time to leave, time to head home. So I'm in the car, and I did see that Richard sent me a message way earlier. Now, way earlier, after I talked to him too, I went in on Theta on the app, the Blockfolio, and set an alert. If this thing gets to and below $2.96.5, alert me. Not that I can do anything. That just lets me know my order pretty much filled then. So I also put alerts in to go higher. So anyways, so I saw he called. I hadn't called him back yet, Richard, woo-woo dude. And it was a while ago that he called. Now I have not gotten an alert yet that the market moved down or anything. I got no alerts yet. So I sent him a text. Hey, I saw you called and I missed the call because I was up in the air. If you want to call me back, go ahead. Send. And I double checked my scrolling up and down to make sure there was no alert that I missed. No alerts. Okay. Within maybe 30 seconds, dink. After I sent him that message, dink. Oh, an alert. Oh, it's below $2.96.5. My order just filled. You kidding me? I just sent him the text 30 seconds later. last night I'm talking to Spirit. Can you tell me about Theta? Can you give me a price? 5 seconds later, he texts me. And I normally have my phone on silent. I would have missed it. But last night, it was on normal. So it rang. I was already rolled over trying to fall asleep. Again, speaking to Spirit in my mind as I'm sleeping, trying to sleep. And I hear the phone ding. And I'm like, oh crap, I forgot to put it on silent. So let me go put it on silent. But of course, I'll see what that was anyways. Oh, it's Richard. Oh, he's telling me it's going to go up to 305. And maybe, no, actually, the next number was 306. And that I might have a second chance since I missed the other one. And I'm like, okay. So 5 seconds later, Spirit through Richard comes to me and tells me this is what's going to happen. This morning I'm talking to him. Oh my God, Richard, I had a dream too. They gave me the number. I think this is where it's going to go next. But man, I don't want to get in now at 302. I just sold at 305. 296, 297. I just would feel better about it, And he says to me, well, I'm about to go take a shower. Today's kind of my day off. And I'm going to be traveling to go see Julianne and getting some stuff done. So anything interesting, call me or whatever. He goes, but when I go into my shower, how low do you want me to make it go, Joe? How about 294? I go, you're going to like ask? He goes, yeah, and I'm going to take a shower and connect, see if we can get it. Just a little bonus for you, just so you can get back in since you made a mistake. I go, yeah, I'm in at 296 basically, 296 and a half. 294 would be cool, 295. He goes, all right, I'll see what I can do. So we hang up, I go to fly, I do my lesson, I'm up for about an hour, get down. Again, I told you I went to go eat lunch with them, all this stuff. Hadn't heard from him, hadn't got a single alert on the price of Theta at all, and then boom, I sent him a text. Within 30 seconds, it's alerting me, hey, 296 filled. Woo-woo dude may have just done this in the shower for everybody. Yeah, I think I posted this on my Patreon too, what I was doing this morning. About the 296 thing, I think, to try to get back in. I'll have to go check my Patreon, but I was like right in the middle of going out to go do the flight thing. So anyways, and I already felt like I missed it anyway, so I was like, well, we'll see, but I think I did update that post. And I put it in our Discord group too. So anyways, this is just, you can't tell me, I don't care who you are, you cannot tell me as many times if I've come out here and told you some kind of similar story like this, that this is just another coincidence. You can't tell me that. I mean, you can say it all you want, but I won't accept it. I will not accept it. There's no chance that this is a coincidence. And he joked, I thought he was jokingly saying it. Oh, I'm gonna see if I can get it down for you, just so you can scoop it up and start over. But he was serious. He's like, no, I'm gonna go do this. I'm like, oh, all right, cool, man. I'm like, all right, best of luck. I hope you can do it. I hope Spirit can do it for us. One last little time since I missed out. I said, tell him I'm only human. That's like the big thing for him. He's like, whenever he fucks up, and Spirit's like, he's like, oh, I'm only human. I make mistakes. And they're like, they fold their arms like, okay, all right, yeah, you're only human. All right, we'll let it slide. We don't try that one on us all the time. So whenever I do something like that, I messed up. I said, just tell them I made a mistake. I'm only human. See if they can pull it back just a little bit. I'm not asking for a lot, just a little bit. And then we'll get back in again and right into that next higher number, which is higher than 305 or 6. I got it in a dream, I think. So now when I get home, and that's where I'm heading right now, and I'm not quite halfway home, but when I get home, time to open the laptop, place some damn orders to sell, and scoop up some more Theta. I'm scooping and scooping and scooping more and more Theta. This is epic. And I'm telling you, I believe what he said to me. Joe, they're going to give you all your Theta back, and probably then some. Your house will basically be for free. Anything else you bought, toys, that's all for free. Because you're going to make back all that crypto you sold to get that stuff. And honestly, probably a bonus. So I'm like, yeah, okay. I said, hey, like I always say, never go against Woo Dude. Never bet against Woo Dude. I'm not betting against you. I certainly wouldn't want to on that one anyways. But he had the balls to tell me today, he's never done this before. Joe, I'm going to see if I can, when I'm in the shower, that's when I connect to Spirit, when that water's hitting my neck. Yeah, I know. I'm going to see if I can get him to pull it down just a little bit for you. First time he's ever said that to me. And I thought he was kind of joking at first, but he was like, no, he's seriously going to do this. And I thought, well, best of luck to you, because if you do, then I'm successful. And I get back in and at a little bit lower. This will be great. I'll be real happy about that. Thanks. I sent him a text, and 30 seconds later, dink, Theta is below 2.956 or whatever. You got to be kidding me. My order just filled. I just bought them all back. Cheaper. So now when it goes up even higher, once again, I've got more to play with. This is what I'm talking about, people. This is so awesome. So I wish you all the best of luck also with your crypto portfolios, whether you're doing what we're doing over my Patreon or not, whether you're just a hodler, doesn't matter. Best of luck to you. Again, I want everybody to win. I'm happy if everybody wins. And even when I made the mistake, oh crap, it did sell at 305, you dummy. You could have got back in at 270. Even if I make a mistake, I don't care, because other people are winning. There were people who commented on Patreon, Joe, I won. I did go a little lower than 305. I got back in. This is awesome. So I love hearing that. I don't care if I lost or I made a mistake. If someone else did it, and especially if it came from me and or Woo Woo Dude or some other psychic person I know, or whatever, or wherever it came from, whether it was us or not, I don't have to win every time. I'm happy if you win too, because I've been winning. And you know what, speaking of that, what he told me a little while back, he goes, Joe, you remember that thing you talk about and Trump says all the time, oh, you're going to win so much, you're going to say, please, Mr. President, we've won too much, stop winning. And I'm going to say, no, we've got to win more. I'm like, yeah. He goes, you're going to get so much crypto wins and get your crypto back, you're going to say, okay, Spirit, that's enough. And they're going to say, no, we're going to bless you with more. You and your subscribers, you're going to get more. And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of cool. All right. He goes, no, seriously, jokingly, but yeah. But he goes, but I think they're going to do it. Like, that's what's going to happen. And I'm like, well, okay. Hey, I'm all for it if people are making money, getting out of debt, get rid of your mortgage, get rid of your car payment, whatever it is. And I understand some people don't have enough invested to get out of their mortgage right now. But that's okay. You might be able to get out of 2 credit cards, your car payment, whatever it is. And you're like, oh, wow, all I got left now is like J-Snip4 not too long ago. He just had his mortgage. And now I want to get to the level he got to. Maybe I'll have to wait a little longer, but whatever. And then pay my house off. And again, I'm all here for you. I can't wait to hear some of your stories. And I'd asked them, I said, did you guys get any inquiries after I did my video about the aircraft? And he's like, or she was like, no. And he was like, yeah. And I'm like, well, they may not have said J-Snip4 sent me. They may have just inquired. He goes, oh, yeah. He goes, we actually had a few recently, like quite a few actually came in. And I go, because I know one person messaged me and mentioned you, Larry, by name, that he spoke to Larry. So I thought somebody must have called you from my video. And then she goes, well, yeah, maybe they just didn't say your name. Well, if you do videos, you should tell them, say, hey, J-Snip or whatever Joe sent me. Maybe we'll give you a little kickback. And I said, yeah, be honest with you, I don't even want a kickback. If they're going to buy an aircraft from you, give me a little bonus. Give me a little discount, a little slight discount. I don't even care about the kickback. Just, mention it. Can I get a little discount? Joe said he's not going to get a kickback. Can I get a little discount on the aircraft? I guarantee you they'll give you a little something. So, anyways, looking forward to getting my flight stuff back together, taking that thing out to New Mexico one of these days. And, you got to be careful out there in the heat. You want to go when it's not so hot in the morning or late in the afternoon when everything's calmed down. And the good news is with the 100 horsepower motor, you've got a lot of power. So if that thing is dealing with descending and you don't really want it to because of the climate conditions, the weather conditions, hit that throttle, no problem. So anyways, I'm a noob and I need to get some time under my belt before I go flying around mountains and taking a freaking passenger with me. So anyways, I'm just living life, loving life, seeing people winning on cryptos. I'm winning on cryptos. The trades are working out great. And again, I'll say it, we're not always going to get all these trades right. There's going to be some times where we missed one. Sorry, you took a loss. But maybe the next 3, 4, or 5 will be wins. And that's what we're shooting for. But it is what it is. So all I know is Woo Woo Dude has come through here again lately with his calls. And I got a freaking dream last night. I'm super excited about getting the dream because a period of time will go by where I'm not getting any dreams. Or it's just a random nonsensical dream. And I'm like asking Spirit, can I get something? Can I have one, please? Did I do something wrong? I always feel like I'm not doing something they want me to do or something. That's like, well, we're not going to communicate with you. But then they come through. And last night was no exception. And then the thing with the spot in New Mexico, I said, can you give me or my wife a dream tonight about this spot? Is this what I think it is? Did I actually spot it the right place on my drone finally at this other site? Please give us a dream. Evelyn gets a dream that basically told me, hell yes, that's the spot. So now I'm waiting for Dick Allgaier to do some work for me next week. He said he would do a little remote viewing for me on this particular topic, this specific spot. And again, I posted it on Patreon if anyone was interested about more detail. And I showed a picture of the area. You will see how steep this place is. And see these little pile of rocks there going, ain't no way that fell from above and stopped there. Not possible. I mean, not even kind of possible. I don't even think could stand there. It's so steep. And I'm like, no way those big rocks are just sitting there. They had to be placed there. And they look out of place. So that was the question. Is that the spot? Is that what I think it is? Evelyn got the dream. Essentially, absolutely yes. In my mind, anyways. It was very obvious for her dream to me. But I also had a dream myself that night. Same night. That was telling me, don't you go in there yet. Warning, don't go in there yet. Danger. And I don't think physical danger like a rock's going to hurt me. But spiritual danger, it's not ready for you to come in there yet. You can get hurt by that. Don't do it. We love you, so don't come. And that was interesting. But anyways, I wanted to share this thing about Theta right now, which is absolutely incredible. And I'm going to be just in time, I hope, to get home, place new sell orders higher than 305, and then see if my dream, the absolute precision dream number that I got, it's an exact number. If it's going to get nailed here shortly, today, tomorrow, next day, whatever. Sometimes my shit's not that fast. Sometimes we got to wait a little while. But it remains to be seen. And again, I'll end this video saying this. At this point, if this one happens, if this next one happens with my number that I got in my dream last night, if this one happens, there should be no more wondering, in my own mind anyways, do I have something going on with spirit in this stuff, in crypto and in other stuff, but for this subject, we'll talk crypto. There should be no way you can say, okay, I heard what you said about that one, I heard what you said about that one, those were all coincidences, but you just did it again. And they gave you the number last night, oh my God, it happened later in the day or the next day or whatever, like soon. Again, it doesn't have to be soon, but if it is soon, to me, that's just like saying, yeah, they gave you the number, not to make you wait long, to show you it's true. Like Digibyte. So, by the way, have you seen Digibyte? We are getting extremely close to the number they gave me in that dream 3 or so months ago. And that one took a while. And again, I thought because of the whole news thing, they held back on the news, whatever. It's coming, and it's getting very close right now as we speak. So, because I got that number in a dream, I do believe it's a sell price to take some profit when it hits that number. And that's the one from 3 months ago. And I'm going to try to get some clarity. Maybe I'll, tonight or whenever, can I get the new, is that number still on for Digibyte Spirit, or is there a new number since so much time has gone by? And maybe they can give it to me. But we'll see. That's it. Take care.